Today's ride began in Komarno, the town where I was born, a place with two names. Komarno on the Slovak side, Komarom on the Hungarian side. One town, split by borders but bound by history, the Va and Danube rivers flowing side by side like two old friends. There's an ancient fortress here, standing watch over it all, silent and unwavering, as if carrying the weight of all the lives that have come and gone. Riding past, you don't just see history, you feel it, riding alongside you like an old story that never quite ends. I started toward Elizabeth Bridge, which would be my way back later. But for now, I was on the move, passing the new bridge, a modern addition with its own bike path. Haven't ridden on it yet, but it feels like an invitation for next time. Then, I joined the Slovak side of EuroVelo 6. This stretch? Just unbroken peace. The river on one side, fields stretching endlessly on the other. It's the kind of quiet that gives you room to breathe, where villages sit frozen in time and the open sky seems to hold a promise just between you and the road. Crossing into Hungary at Medvegyev, or Beartown, the ride changed. No bike lanes here, just trucks barreling down, gritty and unfiltered. It's a stretch that pulls you into the present, reminding you that this isn't just a ride, it's an adventure. The Hungarian side briefly turned to sand and puddles, making me wonder if I'd missed a turn. But then, the road opened up to something almost timeless. Forgotten roads lay ahead, quiet, winding through villages that felt untouched, like they'd been waiting there for decades. Soon, I rejoined EuroVelo 6, only to find this odd sight, a bold EuroVelo sign with a bike's forbidden sign right beneath it. Is it a joke? Bureaucracy? I couldn't help but laugh, like the road was throwing me a dare. And of course, I kept going. Then came the find of the day, a little pizzeria or bakery just off the road. I stopped for a burek, not Hungarian, a Balkan classic, but none of that mattered. Flaky, savory, and exactly what I needed. It wasn't just fuel for the ride, it was a reminder of how the simple things keep us moving. Later on, I came upon a train crossing and found myself waiting alongside a few fellow bikers. We all stood there watching as the train rolled through, this unplanned pause that pulled us fully into the moment, as if the world wanted us to take it all in. Watching it pass, I felt grounded, right there in Komarom on the Hungarian side, a part of its rhythm, if only for a minute. Finally, I found myself on familiar roads, rolling back into Komarno. Returning to the town where I was born, every mile felt worth it. And as if the ride wasn't already perfect, it ended with lunch at my parents' place. A simple meal, grounding in that way only family can be. Today wasn't just a ride. It was a journey back through history, humor, grit, and beauty. The kind of journey that reminds you why we explore, to find places that feel like home and to savor the moments that make every mile worth it.